Ba-da-da-dum-ba-ba-ba-da-da-doo. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da-dee-dum-ba-da-da-da. Bum-ba-dum-ba-bum-ba-ba-da-da. Oh, we are up! We are on! We are live! Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios! Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to ya! My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual, and I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are back on the world of Crumbach, my friends, where we have so much to do. So very, very much to do. And there's actually going to be quite a bit of progress made today if I have anything to say about it. First things first, we need to start by clearing some space for the new project of this world, Fort Jaylok. Yeah, I couldn't come up with a very good name for this project, but the point is that we are going to be working on clearing out some room for the fort where I'm going to be putting our villagers. I've done a fort on a previous world, and I intend to do another one here for keeping villagers safe, secure, and ready for trading. And yes, Zerio, it is indeed! It is indeed the same world. This is still the treehouse world, my friend. I'm just in a different location, preparing for work with villagers. I'm prepping up a space to which I can move the villagers of the desert so that I don't have to worry about having to deal with husks. Because of all the zombie variants, husks are my least favorites. Don't get me wrong, they're not as deadly at range as, say, the Drowned. The Drowned are a absolute menace because of their tridents. But their only real area of danger is the water. Husks, on the other hand, they're dangerous anywhere because they don't burn in the sunlight. So, while I would just set up a trading hall in the desert, I'd rather not have to deal with the husks. So, we're moving villagers out of the desert to this location once we have the fort built. We just gotta, you know, build the fort first. Which means clearing some room, flattening some space, and building a bunch of walls to corral the villagers inside of. It's all gonna be for a good cause. Oh, nice, Zerio, nice! Hey, Ryan, good to see you, my dude. Leo, glad you can make it. And don't think I didn't see you there, Deadside. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everybody enjoys the stream. Hope everybody's having a good day or night, depending on where you are in the world. Bop, da, ba, 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 ba. Glad to hear you're doing good, my friend. Glad to hear you are doing good. For the record, I'm doing pretty good, too. Having a pretty good day. Looking forward to a good rest of my night. And for the record, I just want to let everybody know, I already am planning to do a Twitch stream after this YouTube stream is done. So, if you want to see more content after this stream is over, make sure to go and watch for that. But again, that's going to be once this stream is over. And it's only just started. So, just have it in the back of your mind, okay? Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep, game. Pin the message. Thank you for the rules, Leo. Always appreciate it. Haha! I recommend it. Hey Ryan, I recommend it. POV right now is you can't sleep. Doesn't that always just stink? Oh, 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 oh. Where did you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? I don't know. Where'd you come from? Ding dong do. Oh, this is where you were coming from. Or at least it looks like it. Uh-huh. There's a cave entrance somewhere around here, and I gotta find it. Either that, or these guys just happen to be wandering in from off to the side, where they got time to spawn in because the game wouldn't let me sleep. It could be either one at this point. Really can't tell. Oh, yikes. Yeah, trying to sleep in 89-degree weather. Not fun. Especially if it's humid, which my understanding is it is very humid over there. I am so sorry, Ryan. If there was some way I could cool things down where you are for you, I would. Believe you me, I would. Oh, 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 nope, 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 nope. Don't want to deal with her. Don't want to deal with a witch. Alright, so gonna have to light that up. Oh! Lots of nasties down there. Lots of nasties. Yeah, we are definitely gonna have to do some area flattening, some lighting up of the space. I almost wonder if I'm not gonna have to dump lava down there and follow it with water to lava cast a closure to that space. Just to contain it and just to keep any monsters from spawning in anymore. I don't know. Oh, that was close. Or it could have been close. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, I almost feel like I need to bring some wolves around here. You know what, let's go grab a couple of wolves from our base, and we'll come back. Ooh! Ay, ay, ay! So you guys have got weather going up 10 degrees higher than you've ever had it. Or that you've ever had it on record. Yikes. My dude. Keep cool. Find some way to get your space air conditioned. And avoid having to go out into the heat. Hey, it's a panda! Ooh, it's a very angry panda. I'm gonna give you some space. Here, have an apple. Have an apple. Have a sweet treat. Apples are good. Especially if you get those classic Red Delicious. Mmm. They're not named that for no reason, you know. Alright, back at the base. I need to get a couple of my wolves to bring along for protection, because I don't trust that I'm not going to get cornered by some nasty things while I'm working on the fort. Yeah, 4 ought to do it. And hold it. Let's also... Is there a cat around here that I can bring? let's bring a Jellycat, and we'll sit her by the bed. That way I can lay in my bed and sleep, and she'll keep the creepers away. Yes, we'll take a Jelly along with us. I'm so sorry, man. Again, if there was any way I could help, I would. Because that... You guys shouldn't have to be dealing with that kind of heat. Hello, hello, hello! Hello, Delta. Or Delta, I don't know if I should say that full name. I'm just gonna say Delta. Welcome back to the channel, Delta. Apparently you've been here before. If your message is anything to go by. Yes! All my wolves followed me. Good. Alright, let's get up here. I am thinking this area, we're going to be spreading out over this area. Flattening it, putting wood in it. I think I might remember the name. I'm not 100% sure if I remember you correctly. But I'm sure you've been here before. Jelly, you lay there. Yes, back to Minecraft. Appreciate it. I do hope that the weather clears up in some way that makes it so that you can actually sleep, though, Ryan. Because, yeah. Enough said. Hey, I understand being busy. Life is a chaotic mess. The only thing predictable about it is that it will always be unpredictable. That's the one thing you can count on about life, is that it will be unpredictable, it'll be messy, and you can't outright count on anything going exactly the way you want it to. But other than that, life is amazing. Okay, we got, sounds like we definitely got some hostiles down below. It's not good. I don't like having hostiles underneath my base. Hello. Ow. Hey, I got a carrot! Finally! I got a carrot! That may not seem like anything major to celebrate, but it is. I've been wanting to get a hold of a carrot for a while now. It's the one crop I didn't find in the desert village, and it's the one crop that I haven't had. Another bug life movie in the works. Oh man. Oh. That was a good movie. I gotta see if I can find that movie on a disc. A Bug's Life. I loved that movie as a kid. It was absolutely a delight. It was so much fun. Such a fun movie. It was something I always liked about the character of Flick. The main character in the movie. He was so unique and so neat. I liked him. Cool dude. Chopping up the wood, chopping up the wood. At some point I may need to go mine for some for another diamond, so I can make myself a diamond shovel. Because I'm gonna have to move some dirt around, I'm sure of that. Oh, there went my axe. Alright, hang on. Gotta craft up another. Do I have a crafting table with me? Of course I've got a crafting table with me. I'm not entirely dumb. I know, right? Oh man, there are so many mechanics in video games that you wish were part of real life sometimes. It's sad. Oh! Ooh, coal! Near-death experience. Not good. But we got a little bit of coal. That is good. Ho! Ha 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 ha. Oh yes, that's the game mechanic that everybody wishes was real. Respawn. Yeah, that's pretty much how I was just then, wasn't it? Oh, that's funny. Whoops! What the? Okay, where was that log that I just saw? Right there. Is that the only one? Looks like it. Looks like that was the last one I needed to find for that spot. Good. Yeah, the more I'm chopping down, the more I'm realizing I have to chop down because I need a lot of room to be able to build this fort at a decent size. That is a nice iron pick. What? Why? What? Stinking controller is being up. Oh no. Controller is acting up a little bit. Why? No. Stop doing that. Okay, unfortunately this guy doesn't have anything worth a darn. I'm just gonna take his leads and leather from his llamas. Empty out our inventory. Yeah, something is starting to happen with my controller, and that's concerning. At least it seems like there might be something starting to happen. I don't know. I could be imagining it. But if I'm not, that is definitely going to be concerning. Might just be it needs a recalibration. That's kind of funny. And since you've said that, I'm actually thinking I'm going to believe what you're saying there, Ryan. I think I'm going to believe it. Hang on a second. No, controller doesn't seem to be in need of charging. I have a feeling that, I mean, I've had this controller for years. I've had this controller for a few years now, and I use it anytime I play any game on the PlayStation. So, I am a little wary that what's happening might be an actual problem with the controller. Again, it might just be it needs a recalibration, but I don't know that for a fact. I'm sure there's some way to recalibrate PlayStation 4 controllers. Well, I hope I don't need a new one. I'll say that much. Not exactly easy to find a PlayStation 4 controller right now. It's not exactly feasible for me right now to try to find to get an upgrade to my system setup. Unfortunately, that option is kind of off the table right now. Would it be a long-term solution? Yes. Isn't it the affordable solution? Not for me. Not right now. Ow! Even the wild wolf was saying, nope, you ain't hurting anybody right now. Okay, stop. Wow, okay, yeah, I'm thinking... Controller might need a recalibration soon. Honestly, I'd be wary of having to wait that long. But who knows? Alright. Hang on a minute, guys. There's going to be a brief break in the program. Alright, am I back? I am back. And... okay. So, it wasn't an outright break in the program, but it was a slight pause. Now, I think I've fixed the problem. But I could be wrong. If nothing else, I've taken what steps I can to fix the problem for the time being. But yeah, to answer your earlier question there, Ryan, I think I'd be more inclined to just get the system that's currently available and considered the top of the line in the PlayStation lineup, rather than wait for the PS6, because there's no telling when the PS6 is even gonna have any information about it revealed. I mean, are Sony working on it by now? Probably. Are we likely to hear anything about it anytime soon? Personally, I say no. I have a feeling that the PlayStation 6 is going to take a while before they actually have anything concrete for it. But I wouldn't know for sure. I'm not actually sure how old the PlayStation 5 lineup is. For all I know, it may not have been around as long as I want to think it has. Or it may have been around longer than I want to believe. I have no idea. Okay, that... Okay, did not fix the problem. It's still doing that weird thing. That is not good. I'm thinking a replacement controller might need to be looked into. Dagnabbit. I was really hoping to avoid a situation like that. It's either that or Minecraft has a bug that's causing me to drift forward every now and then. Unfortunately, it's more likely that there's a problem with the controller. Oh, so it's been out for 6 years. There is one major drawback to moving to any other system, though. Is that if it's not a PlayStation machine, I'd have to start all over again, in regards to the world I was playing on, because unless I figure out a way to transfer this world and my Twitch world over to the PC or other machine. Which, it would probably end up being the PC. I would rather not have to... With the way things are right now, I would rather not have to worry about any of that just yet. The fact that that is happening... That's not good. I appreciate the thought, if nothing else, Ryan. I really do. That you make it sound like you would do that if you could. I appreciate that more than I can say, my man. I truly do. I just may have to see if I can find something somewhere that can work. Now, if there was another controller that I had that could work with the PS4, I would use that. But I don't know if there's any controller I have that would work with the PS4. I mean, like... You can't use, say, a Switch controller with the PS4. Pretty sure PlayStation has their systems calibrated against such usage. Oh boy, yeah, I'm definitely getting tired of this controller mess already. The controller wouldn't bug me so much if it weren't for the fact that any precise movement could push me right into the jaws of death in this game. Or any game, for that matter. Just about any game where death is possible for your character, one misstep can be all it takes to end you. That, more than anything, is what's making this such a pesky little tidbit for me. probably clearing out more space than I need to for this. But... better to have more room than I need than too little room to build a fort on the scale that I'm gonna need it. Alrighty, Ryan. Hey, if you're able to get yourself some sleep, then I hope you have a good night. I mean, either way, I hope you have a good night, but... here's hoping you can get some sleep, my dude. Thankfully, chopping all these trees gets me a lot of extra wood, which will be good for helping us build the fort and whatever we may need to build alongside it. What? Okay. Back to the bed. Back to the bed. Got to make sure our cat was up and moving about. My bad. I think I'm starting to have stick drift, which stinks. It's the one issue that happens with controllers that I really don't like, and would be super simple for companies to remove. Just do those Hall effect sticks, the magnetic based. I'm pretty sure that's how those work. I want to say the way they work is they're based in magnets instead of graphite that wears down over time. I mean, magnets will wear down over time too, but they take way longer than graphite. Graphite that rubs as opposed to magnets that just naturally lose their potency. I wonder which one's gonna last longer. But they won't... Most of them won't make those as a base... Won't make the choice to do that as a base controller aspect because they want to make money off of their controllers. I'm sorry, but if you make poor quality gear, nobody's going to want to buy your stuff. You make stuff that's quality, more people are going to end up hearing about what you're making that works. You know what I mean? Anyway, I guess ultimately that's neither here nor there right now. I just gotta find a way to get a hold of a decent, even just a cheapo, but decently usable controller that will last me for a little while. Hey, there's Ellison! Ellison the Chicken Jockey Hamilton hath returned. Good to see ya! Glad you can make it to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, the alternative to this being a matter of stick drift with my controller is that Minecraft has a movement bug. Which I doubt. I'm pretty sure this is a controller thing. Which is a bigger issue for me, personally. But I'll figure something out. I'm gonna clear away as many of these leaves as I can. making a mess out of them, but I just need them moved. I don't actually want to be picking these up, but if I don't pick them up, they're just going to sit there until they despawn, and that's going to create lag. Uh-oh. I just saw what you said about Timmy, Ellison. Yeah, feel free to take a few pumpkins. I'm sure I've got a few to spare. Habit. Come here, pets. Sit, 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 sit. Hey, Cosmic! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Thanks, Ellison. I appreciate it. Alright. I want to try to get some kind of start on the structure of Fort Jaylok before I end the session. Don't plan on ending quite yet, but I gotta make sure that I remember that that's what I'm aiming for. How long have I been at this? Both longer than I expected, and not quite as long as I'd hoped. Maybe this is enough space. I just need to... First, I need to figure out what I'm going to do about all these leaves. The fact that I've got so many leaves on me now is kind of annoying. That is not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get that out of the bundle. Put it... Okay, yeah, that's gonna drive me nuts. Hang on a second. Let me check something here. I'm looking up some information. Okay. Well, that's kind of what I was expecting. So that might foul things up for a little while. I may end up having to... Wow, okay. That knowledge just kinda kicked me in the teeth, so to speak. Of course. Of course. Alright, what am I doing? I am figuring out if this is enough space here to do a fort. I wanted to do something somewhat large, but I don't know just how large I want to do. Not necessarily very large, but large enough to have enough room to set up some space for the different villagers to wander. I'll be right back. I need to find my other water cup. Well, I'm back. Found the cup. And we're coming to an unfortunate thought that I'm not going to voice here. I've already said enough on the matter it pertains to. I think I'm just going to... I think for the fort, we're going to start with something basic and small. Not what I really wanted to do, but I just gotta set something up this session. That way I can worry about moving villagers next time. Because I don't know how much time I'm gonna be able to spend right now working on this. I need more dirt. A lot more dirt. Alright, well, I think I know where I can go to get some of it. There's a reason that I have storeroom. There's a reason that I have storage in the top of the mining tree. Because I knew there was going to be a time where I would need some of the materials I was mining through. And I didn't want to waste anything. Yay, a panda! It's not an angry one, but he's not a happy one either. Neither is that one. That's too bad. I can also take a glance at my supplies and see if I have a diamond spare for a diamond shovel. I don't think I do. I think I need to get... I think my plan, if I'm remembering right, it was specifically to wait until I had fortune before mining any extra diamonds once I had enough for a new pick. And that was my intention because diamonds are not something you can get outright from trades or anything like that. You have to either find them in chests or you have to mine them from the underground. Nice thing about stopping back here is that I can not only check on my collection, but I can also plant my first carrots. So now I can have some carrots growing little by little. Now for dirt. That's it. Why was I expecting there to be more? Oh no. Well, my plan may have to be stretched out to another session. Because there's barely any dirt in my storage. But then I haven't had to do a whole lot of digging to towards the surface on this particular world. That's why. Kind of stinks. This is one more reason why I also want to try to get a toolsmith that will hopefully have a shovel and a pick in diamond level, or diamond quality. If they do have if we can get one with a diamond pick and a diamond shovel, that's how we'll get any new diamond picks and shovels from then on. But I'm not counting on it either. So if I count on it, that's when the game is going to be like, nope, and it'll deny me what I'm after. The absence of enough dirt makes this a much harder project than I was anticipating. Alright, I gotta do some thinking, I gotta do some figuring. I think that we're actually gonna go ahead and call the session to a close. I wanted to go ahead and start building the structure before calling it, but I need to do a bit of thinking on what I'm actually gonna do with this fort that I have planned. It might end up being that the fort becomes the trading hall that I wasn't necessarily ready to do. But we'll see. We shall see. But that'll be something to figure out next time. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, like my Twitch channel. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I'm JGuard01, your guide, your bard, and your humble host into the world's virtual. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!